Hey guys, and welcome back outside to the summer tubbing series. The weather has broken, though as you can hear it's quite windy. Today I took it upon myself to get all the bins hung in the various tubs, and I'm working on getting them filled. I also ran some preliminary water line, and I just wanted to show you guys a little closer. If you remember correctly from last year, which I'll link to here, I used zip ties to attach these baskets to the edges of these stock tubs. Now, a lot of you have been asking me where you can purchase these stock tubs, and the answer is any place they sell livestock supplies. The various bins and all I purchased online. I just go for the best price, or you can get them at your local garden store. So what I've done is I've gone around and zip tied all the various baskets onto the bins. And I ran into a few things I didn't think about. With these new little baskets I purchased, I didn't realize when I purchased them that they didn't have these holes everywhere, which is what I use to run the zip ties, and also what allows for the water to get to the roots of the plants. So what I had to do was take this little awl and go around and poke holes all through the bottom of these hanging baskets so that they wouldn't become stagnant, and so that I didn't have to have them filled over their top for them to get water. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know what I was thinking there. Right now, this tub is still waiting to be filled. You can see it has a lot of the various lilies in it. This one is by far throwing out the most leaves, and I'll assume that one will flower first as well. Once I'm done filling that other tub that I just showed you, I'll start filling this one just until these are covered. Now, you don't need to use aeration in bins. I like to, especially in these weeks before I move out fish, just so I don't get any mosquito larvae. So I just run simple air-lined sponge filters in each of the bins, and then in this big bin I just ran a splitter so that I could have multiple outlets of water. Now, this will not be the final way I run the air, but after being gone for 5 days, I realized I was starting to get some mosquito larvae, so I just wanted to be proactive and get it run today. But all in all, you can see the plants are doing super well. So much has come back, and the new ones I potted are doing fantastic. I took a lot of these extra rushes from my Goldfish Pond and just potted them in half dirt, half gravel. I'm going to see how they do a little bit deeper, because I have so many of them. I have enough for probably 20 pots. So I'll show you the Goldfish Pond here in a second. So this is the little Goldfish Pond. There's just a couple Sarasa comets in there. And these are the rushes that I cultivated all those other ones from, as well as this grass. And these are both plants that are native to this area, so I don't even take them out in the winter, nor do I take out the goldfish. This pond is buried below the frost line, so the goldfish just go to the bottom and overwinter there. One obstacle that I have is that this pond gets mass quantities of frogs and also a ton of leaf litter. So it takes a bit more work than I like to keep it maintained. All I'm using to power the air out here to all these bins is this one little indoor-outdoor pump. Now, at some point, I'll put it in a little housing so it's not quite so noisy, but for now it just sits on the gravel, and this one little pump can power all these bins easily. So you can see everything's starting to come along. I also heard some of you say that you thought there was poison ivy in my bins, but that's actually maple leaf plantlets. We have a ton of large maple trees, and those little things pop up everywhere. I've also stuck parrot's feather in each of the bins, and I have sensitive plant to move outside. So here things are cleaned up a little bit. I moved out some of the planters again, cleaned up some of the dead leaves, and stuck stuff in pretty much where I think it'll be this summer. Now I'll add more flowers and things in between the tubs just to give it, make it a little more attractive, but for now, it's a good start, and I feel a lot better about it than I did when I started today. So I just have to finish filling up this tub and that tub, and we are good. Thanks as always for watching, you guys. Make sure you stop by my Instagram, my Facebook, and my website, MsJinx.com, where you can find my upcoming speaking engagements, my current stock list, and information on all things nano. As always, let me know below if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions.